How's it going, guys? I'm your host Dev04066 and welcome back to this week's Adventure Quest release. So the first thing I want to talk about is this new front door guard thingy. Not sure what this is. Visit 305823330. So let us visit that and we'll see what we have. 305823330. Must be a number greater than 0. It is. I don't get it. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, so guard dog. Okay. Switch to Giant's Might and Tectonic Tower Shield, and then we shall start the battle. Right, so it's basically just a standard dog, and I wonder if this guard actually costs gold. We don't really have many house guards in the game which cost gold. Would be nice to see some of that. So okay, now we have a front door. Interesting. Alright, so let's go with a fire weapon. Right, that's the end of that. Get your own front door guard. Okay, so the guard is basically a door, and you have a wooden plank. So I suppose this is a magic weapon, and looking at the description, I think it has a chance to make the monster bleed, and it has a accuracy boost or a BTH boost without a down trigger. So I think this is a pretty good weapon. I think it's probably Mastercraft. Haven't checked the forums yet, but the main thing here is the front door guard, right? 4,500 tokens. Don't think I'll be getting that. Are there any gold versions? Nope. So it's basically a freaking door. And do I think you should get this item? No, I don't think so. And I don't really think it comes with any special effects either. So sort of a filler item, I guess, for this week's release. But yeah, that's pretty underwhelming. Okay. Oh, now we have Mighty Shadow Rock. Alright, that's enough of that. So on to the main stuff for this week, which is actually talking about part 2 of the Neko Subrace. And let us go to the stat trainer to see the Neko Subrace. Alright, let's refill everything first, and we'll go test out the new armor at the combat practice trainer. Not new armor, the Soul Neko. Alright, you have to train it up to rank 10. I have already, and you can see I've already got some feline charges. Alright, I'll talk about what that does in a bit. So removing the shield, you can look at the stats of this armor. Not sure if I mentioned this in the first video. It's not really promising, but then again, it's a level 10 armor. Hopefully it will get better once the level 150 version comes out. So we stopped at level 5 last time. So level 6 we get class level 6 we get this feline fine. So once you get 40 charges, you can spend that 40 charges to regain some SP. It's about 100 SP, so yeah. I think, what do I think of this skill? I think it's pretty underwhelming. You have to attack basically 10 times or for 10 turns. Every attack gives you 4 feline charges, irregardless of the damage. I'm not sure if you actually have to hit the attacks to get the feline charges, but really 10 turns to regain about 100 SP, not worth it in my opinion. Moving on, the next skill, you have Elemental Attunement. Alright, so you actually take more damage when this is active, but your pets and your guests has a chance to burn your foes. So this is basically quite similar to Ferocity. Okay, Ferocity basically lowers your defenses but allows your pets and guesses to inflict the bleed status on the monster. Next, at level 8, you'll unlock Perfect Malice. Okay, so what this does is increases damage dealt by burns and bleeding by 25%, and this applies to both your pets, your guests, and your character. So I think this is a pretty useful skill for classes who like to play around the bleed and burn effect, but I don't really, I'm not such a fan of playing around with those effects. So yeah. Next skill, at rank 9, you unlock Cataclysm. So it costs 4 charges, and it provides a massive damage boost to your pet and your guests. And the very last skill you unlock at rank 10, it consumes all active burn and bleed statuses on the monster to basically deal a nuke. So yeah, let's see. Alright, so I will see if I can manage to get some bleed and burn statuses on the monster with both my weapon and my pet, and we'll see how much the Neko thingy does. So you can see my pet is basically doing about 70 plus damage per turn. Shall use Cataclysm, and let's see how much damage my pet will actually do now. So it basically increases, doubles my pet's damage. It's almost double. So I think that's it's pretty justified. It's a pretty good skill, but then again, it's only for one turn. You have to keep using it to keep increasing your pet's damage per turn. And what I don't like is that it actually consumes one turn. So you are sacrificing. No, it's a quick cast. I correct myself. Alright. So I think it's pretty nice that it's a quick cast. It basically doubles your pets and your guests' damage for that turn. Okay, it could be slightly lesser. I'm not exactly sure on the exact percentage that increases the damage but from what I'm seeing, it's about double. So yeah. So let's take a look at Feline Find. It causes 40, and it regains about 120 to 130 SP for a level 150 character. Keep in mind this armor is only level 10. So for level 10 characters, 100 plus SP is actually pretty good. So yeah. Unfortunately, my pet doesn't seem to want to inflict the bleed or burn status, despite having this active. Right. Let's toggle both of that again. Nope. So this class really likes to play around the bleed and the burn status, and it's also a very beastmaster style class, being able to increase your charisma, increasing your pet's damage, letting your pet inflict both bleeds and burns on the opponent. But I think the chance is pretty low. Okay, I'm seeing one burn. It's a pretty underwhelming burn, as you guys can see. Ooh, now we got bleeding and burning. Alright, so let's use Neko Overlord, and it's basically supposed to consume up all of your statuses and deal a nuke. And keep in mind, this is a level 10 armor, so looking at the nuke, you can tell it's obviously extremely weak for a level 150. But for a level 10, I think it deals okay damage. I mean, it could be stronger in my opinion, but yeah. All in all, it's really hard to decide, because to decide whether this is actually good or not, because this armor is actually only level 10, and I haven't been level 10 in like almost 10 years. So I don't know what strength this level 10 armor is. For level 150, of course, it's going to seem like super weak, and the staff is probably going to release the level 150 version pretty soon, since they are done with the class, similar to the werewolf and vampire armor. So hopefully the level 150 version doesn't disappoint. But yeah, I really am not a big fan of this armor currently. I mean, I'm not a beastmaster, but I could see it being useful for beastmasters, and being a beastmaster just really isn't my playstyle. So that's my 2 cents on the armor. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel for more such future content. And till the next time, this has been Dev04066. Peace out.